The Manuscript of Survival, Part 377. December 9, 2013. As you have perhaps already noticed, the speed with which things are happening now has increased exponentially, and many of you will find yourself holding your breath at times now, as the view from within will seem to be one of motion blur. Let us explain. As we told you, utilize that small breather you were given over the weekend, for now, things will once again take on a new speed, and indeed direction. For now, you will all feel compelled to stop hanging around as it were, and even if the view from your current station may be construed as a pleasant one, it is not the view you have come to see. For you have far loftier goals, dear ones, and as such, resting on your laurels will be a thing of the past. We know this will raise more than a few hackles, as you have certainly not been resting, any of you, but what we wish to imply with these words is simply the fact that there are no limits to your exploration, and as such, it is indeed imperative that you continue to feel that hunger within us to how far you can really take yourself. Remember, this journey is in the hands of yourself, and as such, it is indeed up to each and every one of you to decide when to take your foot off that pedal we have already referred to so many times. And even if your physical body may be imploring you to do so at this stage, it will make you feel far better if you decide to keep going. This is not any kind of threat, rather, it is indeed a reminder that you have all come to this place with a specific task in mind, and we can safely say that so far, no one has yet to finish off the list they brought with them when they came. We know that this will elicit more than a few groans of despair from many of you, but as we have already talked about, there is still much work to do before this planet has become the place you all wish for it to be, and as such, the work is not over. But as we have also told you, the work we refer to will be work that will make your heart sing in every way. So know that even if you all will feel more than a little battered and bruised at this stage, and that our reminder that the end is not yet reached will make you feel even more so, please remember that what you have ahead, although it very much qualifies as hard work, also will be events of such a nature, it will not be looked upon as work. Rather, it will be looked upon as the fulfillment of a dream, for as you continue to push ahead, you will start to see some very gratifying effects from all of your hard work. And yes, we do refer to effects that also will be noticeable on a global scale, and even if most of this work will be taken on an internal level, the external effects of them will become more than noticeable. Remember, we have told you to search within so that you can find all of those halls of magic that awaits your arrival, for what you will be able to accomplish once you have set your foot within these doors cannot be described as anything less than magic. Therefore we say, do not think that all of the hard work is over, but also, do not make the mistake of convincing yourself that you are not strong enough or able enough to accomplish anything more at this stage. For you are all more than ready to take up the challenge we give you today, of not stopping before you find what you have been looking for so long. For it is indeed already here, ready for you to find it. And when you do, you will instantly know that from that day on, no task will ever be too big or too complicated for you to do. For then, you will well and truly step into your old shoes again, the ones you wear whenever you claim your true role as a master. So do not let a weary body and a perhaps somewhat befuddled mind hold you back more than necessary. We do not say this in order to make you feel less about yourself if you find yourself at a very low ebb at the moment, for this is not to be taken as any form of chastisement or criticism. Rather, it is to be taken as a confirmation that you have so much more to gain from allowing yourself the chance to press ahead and not stop before you too can fling open that door and jubilantly enter your hall of treasurers. For we want nothing less for you than to achieve just that. In our minds, you are already true masters, but for most of you, you still cannot grasp that fact yourself. Therefore, let us repeat that it is up to each and every one of you to verify this fact by accessing your own greatness, and even if a weary body might induce you to slow down for a little bit, do not let it hold you back for too long. For there comes a time for all when you have to decide whether to achieve that goal of reaccessing your own greatness, or to step back away from that quest altogether. Again, no one but you can decide this, but we are all rooting for you and hoping that as many of you as possible will choose greatness over despair. So again we say, do not let this chance pass you by, and if you need to take a short break, please do so, but use it wisely. And reach out for support if you have to stop, the better to be able to continue your quest afterwards. For we want you all to attain your old glory, but we cannot put that crown back upon your head. That can only be done by you, and you alone. So we will be standing by your side and cheering you on, and we are more than ready to celebrate you when you finally take that crown in your hands and step into your very own true self of masterhood. The Constant Companions. Channeled by Asia North. asianorth.wordpress.com